Hi, it's Andrea Foulkes. It's the 29th of July, which has been all of a sudden this kind of cosmic day that so many of us have been waiting for, which is the grand sextile day. I'm not really an astrologer. I'm, an intuitive visionary and a past life regression expert, but I also speak light language. So I'm just going to explain a little bit about the 29th of July as I intuitively know about it, and then I'll do a little light language activation for this day. So that's what I've been guided to contribute about this particular cosmic alignment. I mean, this cosmic alignment is the 29th of July 2013, the last time we lined up with 5 planets this close to the moon, which the planets are, and I have to read them because this is like really head information for me. Yeah, I don't really roll in that way. So it's like Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Pluto and Neptune have never been this close to the moon since the 7th of February 1945, which was instrumental in the end of the Second World War. So it is a very peaceful energy. It also brings in the divine feminine. It's the energy that really brings this divine feminine again. A lot of people are actually saying that this moon alignment this evening is actually even more significant than the end of the Mayan calendar. So that's what I know about it. All I can say is the weather in the UK, because I'm in Avalon, Glastonbury in the UK, has turned absolutely cosmic today. We've had thunder, lightning. It's gone from being amazingly hot, like the biggest amazing heat wave we've had in the UK for the last couple of weeks or so, to now hailstones the size of small ball bearings, and that's just in the last couple of hours, and now it's kind of raining. So if you think of us, with the diamond, every facet of us has to be looked at, and sometimes we can think we're shining really brightly in one facet of our life, but we're not looking at another facet. And this period now that we're going into, if we want to go into being a multidimensional being, which is our potential lineage or divinity, depending on where we're at on our soul journey, what star system we came from originally, why we're on planet Earth. So many people haven't got to that cosmic point of understanding what they're on planet Earth. They're still, beguiled by 2,000 years ago, and yet we've been incarnating on planet Earth in a physical form for potentially the last 20,000 years or more. Some people, who knows exactly for sure. You only know in your heart what you know for your own soul story. So for my soul story, I have an intuitive feeling that I've been incarnating on this planet for the last 12,000 years in a physical body, for the last 20,000 years as an energy being in preparation to come into the physical body during that other process. So, and we've been through the polarity duality karma, which we've spoke about, which has been great, what seems like great darkness, great disruption on the planet. If you're aware of the history, then you're aware that the Anunnaki filter, and if you're into the works of Zecharia Sitchin, you could maybe read up on it through. I've never read all his stuff. I just have an awareness that he's written about all that history. I think Barbara Clow's written about it, and Barbara Masiniak in Bringers of the Dawn, if you're interested in those books, which I love Barbara Masiniak's work. I think it's an amazing channeled book, Bringers of the Dawn, Family of the Light, Earth, The Keys to the Living Library, and The Path of Empowerment, which I think is her last book. So I resonate with those teachings. They're very similar to what was given to me when I had my big cosmic awakening 13 years ago now. And in the last 2 years I started to speak light language, and I do those light language activations with clients. They're clearings sometimes and they're activations, and they also work with the intuitive work that I do with the clients. So my little contribution and gift for this 29th of July 2013 lineup is to offer a light language activation, because it's creating the Star of David, which is 2 triangles overlapping each other, and you can call them, a bigger sacred geometry name if you want, but it creates a portal. So I'm just going to give a light language activation for the portal. If I was you, I'd take a few deep breaths before we do this activation. It's going to be a sound that's going to come through me. I have no idea what the sound will be, but I would just send to yourself, you know, just close your eyes, take a few deep breaths to really allow this sound vibration to come through you. And I'll say bye before we do it so that you can just stay in that place of peace and grace. After the sound, and just allow whatever comes for you. Remember, we're bringing in the divine feminine. It doesn't matter whether you're in a male body or a female body. It's just to bring that vibration, and you are the living portal. That's why sound is important. It brings it through as a portal and anchor it into the earth. And your karma has to be cleared too, and that's a process you can choose to go through or not go through. If you don't go through, it'll get very painful to be on planet Earth. And, you know, you have the option to create whatever you want in this experience. Remember, it's your free will choice. That's the whole experience of Earth. It is a free will choice. You know, whatever you choose to create or not create here is your free will. We are all awakening, whether we do it in this physical body or you have to leave and do it in another physical body. The potential is to do it in this physical body, and it's the end of karma. It's clearing that karmic timeline of all those thousands and thousands of years you may have been incarnating on this planet through. So, deep breath, closing our eyes, centering ourselves, remembering being like the diamond, centering yourself in your heart, to bring in these codes which may have a positive effect on you. So, Aswanya, Lemoya, Emoya, Emoya.